Facebook ads are over. Am I a joke to you? Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, am I a joke to you? Don't worry, young person on the internet with entrepreneur in your bio. I am here to help you understand what's going on. And if you stick until the end of the video, you will understand what Facebook approach for next 1 year will supposedly be, according to the news we have right now. And if you are new to this channel, I should warn you that subscribing to this channel can improve your ad rate without a guarantee for next 48 hours. So I suggest you click that subscribe button, and this way you also eliminate the chance of a real dinosaur stepping over your head within the next 48 hours, because this is around the time I'll release the next video. But all jokes aside, make sure you give this video a like so you show some love. Let's dive into the topic. Okay, in March, Facebook announced a bunch of things. I mean, spring for Facebook, spring and early summer, we got so many news that we actually covered on the channel. About Facebook going private, Facebook decreasing the organic reach that posts will get, updates regarding Instagram, no likes, brands having to go through the ad system rather than contacting influencers directly because it was hard for them to evaluate the potential reach they will get from an influencer or a niche page when their likes are hidden, and a bunch of stuff like that. But there's something new that concerned a lot of people. In March, Facebook announced that it would act on discriminatory ad targeting. How can they do that? They can do that by removing a range of targeting options in certain business categories. So Facebook had this statement. Let me read it for you. We're committed to protecting people from discrimination on Facebook, and as part of this commitment, we announced changes earlier this year to all ads that offer housing, employment, and credit opportunities. So if you're in that space, you need to concentrate and watch until the end of the video. But regardless of that, it is really important to not only understand the decision process behind this statement, but also understand the road that Facebook is going on right now, especially if you are relying on Facebook ads as a main traffic source in your business, dropshipping, e-commerce stores, and so on. Advertisers, developers, and partners must specify whether or not their ads fall under either category of housing, employment, or credit. They can do so by selecting a special ad category. And once a category is selected in Ads Manager or via the Marketing API, a limited set of targeting options will be available. So again, it's for housing, employment, and credit ads. Why is there an issue with these categories? The issue with these categories is that some advertisers excluded some groups when they are placing an ad. For example, an advertiser had the option of excluding African American or Asian Americans or Hispanic people, which is actually an act of discrimination. And they could do that on job employment ads, where they would literally hire people and they would exclude certain races on their job offer. This was literally discrimination allowed by Facebook. Obviously, what Facebook is trying to do is actually have a variety of options to exclude and include in your audience, and probably the intention they had was not to discriminate anyone, because Facebook is known for, hiring people based on their knowledge and skill set rather than their skin color. But it actually opened up the door to companies that actually didn't have the best intentions regarding their hiring process. And if you are in real estate or a brokerage firm, or selling your house and you want to make a small ad, What you could do, you could see something like this, where you had the options obviously to, like, this is really good on Facebook side, it's so narrowed down, but again the use of it is just, this is racist, right? It's, you have in behavior, you would select residential profiles likely to move, okay? People that are likely to move. Facebook understands that, Facebook knows everything you're doing. Then additional interest, buying a house, first time buyer, house hunting. These are the interests. But if you see that down below, it says exclude people who match at least one of the following: African American, Asian American, and Hispanics. So obviously this is being removed, this is discrimination, this cannot, you know, be a viable practice on the platform. But the issue here is that a lot of people manage their Facebook ads not from the ads manager, but actually from a third party too, that relies on the API, on Facebook's marketing API. So when will that get updated to have this option to take, are you in this and this space, so they can, you know, not let you exclude those people? Because obviously it's actually good to target them in some situation. For example, if you're selling something that only, like a t-shirt that has a slogan that only African Americans would like, or Asian Americans would like, or only Hispanic people, or if you're an artist that, and you specifically want to target these people because of the language you speak, or, you know, the rhymes you have, or the events you're talking about in your music, for example. Just speaking on top of my head. So yeah, as I said, September we'll have an update on Facebook's marketing API, but some changes are rolling even right now. And Facebook actually has a statement regarding this, and they say the following: all advertisers and developers using the marketing API must take action by December 4th, 2019 by including the special ad category field in the campaign creating calls. Developers and advertisers that are located in the US or targeting users in the US and running ads with housing, employment, and credit opportunities must specify their respective category. Developers and advertisers that are located in the US or targeting users in the US and whose ads do not fall under one of the categories must specify none, or the campaign creation request will fail. Developers and advertisers that are located outside the US whose ads target users outside of the US, regardless of the category, should specify none as well. So you need to add that, and you should have none of the above. So it seems to me you have four options. You have the either you're in housing, employment, credit ads, or none. This topic is pretty important because if you didn't know why this change is implemented, then you have one of those four topics, you know, these four options to choose from. This will kind of, you know, it will battle your mind. Why is this even a thing? Why do I have to choose any of those? So it's pretty important to, if you're in the marketing, in the digital marketing niche, to spread this word out so people actually know what's going on, you know. And to be honest, this is a positive step against discrimination. And discrimination is something that hurts me. First of all, I'm not a native English-speaking person, and I didn't feel discrimination too much in my life, in my work, in my business. But when I hire people for my e-commerce business, and if you're subscribed to this channel, watch my other videos, you see that I have an e-commerce store with over 10 employees. I hire people based on their skill sets, which is the smartest thing to do. There is nothing about race, about color, about, you know, gender that would stop me from hiring someone. The only thing that I care about is, can the person do the job? Whether it's a sales rep for my e-commerce store, or a website, live chat agent, support, handling support, order processing, no matter what he does, or whether it's a freelancer from Upwork, I mean, what do I care about? The price per hour that I'm going to pay to the person to do the job and his skill set. If you care about anything else, like the color of that person, his race, his gender, you are an idiot. Not only that, but you should know that people that are let down by others and are picked up by you can do crazy stuff, can do really well. So again, if you like this video, make sure you share it to some of your friends, to some Facebook groups that are in the entrepreneur niche, especially dropshippers or people that rely on Facebook ads. I think it's a pretty important topic. That's why I wanted to make a video out as fast as possible. Make sure you give this video a like, because this really helps me and it really shows to me that you guys enjoy this video. A video a day keeps the doctor away. This video is over, but you know what? I'll cut you a deal. There's 2 more that you can watch. Come on, click on one of them.